For thousands of years, the world's most powerful leaders ruled empires, commanded armies, and shaped the destiny of civilizations. But behind every crown, every throne, and every presidency lies a fascinating question. What did they actually believe? Were they devoted followers of their faith, political pragmatists, or rulers who used religion as a tool of power? From Roman emperors and medieval kings to revolutionary leaders and modern presidents, some remained deeply faithful. Others abandoned religion entirely, and a few held beliefs that still surprise historians today. Stay with us until the end, because the final leaders on this list may challenge everything you thought you knew about faith and power. Constantine's conversion changed the course of world history. His embrace of Christianity helped transform a once persecuted faith into one of the world's dominant religions. To Charlemagne, faith and leadership were inseparable. Through conquest and conversion, he helped shape the religious identity of medieval Europe. Admired by both allies and enemies, Saladin became known not only for military brilliance but also for his reputation as a just and devout Muslim ruler. Unlike many conquerors, Genghis Khan allowed remarkable religious freedom across his empire. For a ruler feared throughout history, his approach to faith was unexpectedly tolerant. A pilgrimage that flooded markets with gold. A teenage girl who said saints spoke directly to her. And a conqueror who ended an empire that had stood for more than 1,000 years. These leaders didn't merely follow their faith, they used it to shape the course of history itself. One king's desire to change his marriage changed an entire nation. Henry VIII's break with Rome reshaped England forever and gave birth to a new religious order. Akbar the Great to Oliver Cromwell to Aurangzeb. One emperor tried to unite religions into a single faith. Another overthrew a king in the name of religious conviction. And within the same empire, tolerance gave way to persecution. These leaders remind us that faith can build bridges or deepen divisions. Frederick the Great to Catherine the Great, to George Washington, to Thomas Jefferson. As the age of enlightenment dawned, some rulers began questioning centuries of religious tradition. Reason challenged revelation. Tolerance competed with doctrine. And in a new nation across the Atlantic, leaders sought an unprecedented balance between faith and freedom. Napoleon understood the power of religion better than most rulers. Whether out of conviction or political strategy, he used faith as a tool to stabilize a fractured France. Otto von Bismarck, to Karl Marx, to Tsar Alexander II. One leader united a nation through faith and iron. Another declared religion to be the opium of the people and inspired a movement that would challenge belief itself. And between them stood a reforming czar whose vision of change ultimately cost him his life. Few eras reveal the clash between faith and ideology more dramatically than this one. For Gandhi, religion was not about domination. It was about truth, self-discipline, and non-violence. His spiritual philosophy inspired millions around the world. Born into a deeply religious environment and once studying to become a priest, Stalin later embraced state atheism, creating one of history's most striking transformations. Few historical questions remain more debated than Hitler's personal beliefs. Public statements, private remarks, and political actions continue to fuel discussion among historians. When John F. Kennedy became president, he broke a major barrier as the first Catholic leader of the United States, redefining how Americans viewed religion in public office. Putin frequently presents himself as a defender of traditional religious values, making faith an important element of Russia's national identity. Obama's religious journey sparked both admiration and controversy, illustrating how closely faith and leadership remain connected in the modern era.